2, 1.
Well, good morning, good people. We are about to head up to Ormes Peak, which is the route from Blodgett Open Space. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be pretty warm this afternoon. But starting off just as the sun is coming up over there, over the fruited plains. And yeah, let's go about 8 miles, about 3,200 feet elevation, something like that. And no snow so far. I suspect we'll find some up there though. Alright, more to come. Let's get it. Okay, so the trail we should be following is the Douglas Fir Trail. Now, it doesn't show you here. That's a little sign that says the Red Squirrel Trail continues. And the turn off here says the Wagon Wheel Trail. The Wagon Wheel Trail is where you want to go. I think it turns into the Douglas Fir Trail. I can't remember if it's marked very well like that, but that's the turn you want to take. And we'll keep going up. So this will look familiar because of a hike I did earlier this winter. And you see a link up here. Go check that out. A little bit more snow then. Just a scattering of snow right now. We'll see what it's like up here. It looks pretty clear. So we'll see. Let's go. See, the trail's pretty icy. So what we're gonna do is put on our traction, our micro spikes, to make sure I don't take a dive off of this and land in that creek there and bump my head or die or something.
Ouch!
Alright, so be safe, do the right thing. Here we go. Having the right gear also helps maintain the trail properly, because a lot of people are sliding off the side here and it erodes the trail. So these micro spikes will keep me on the trail and keep the trail in a good shape. All right. Okay, so that's what I call a 1 mile an hour hill. That's a hill where you're doing really good if you're doing 1 mile an hour, because it's pretty steep. But we made up here kind of to a flat spot, and we'll have a slow incline and then another big, and then we'll get to a flat area and then up to Ormes. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. I took off my jacket, no gloves, sun is shining. Yeah, pretty gorgeous. Alright, so I'm sitting here on this log, what I call furniture, and resting for a little bit, drink some water, have a little snack, then move on. It's early. I started at around 7 maybe. It's about 8:30 now, so okay, well, we got to the Forest Service road, and a little bit of snow, not too bad. Lost the trail for a little while, but I got my GPS with me. I'd recommend that you do that. So we're going to turn to the right here for just a little bit, and then head to the left for maybe a few more 100 feet to the summit of the peak. So let's get it. Here we go, boys and girls. Made it to the summit of Ormes Peak. Right behind us is Pics Peak. Pics Peak right back there. Yeah, gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna take some panos, drink some water for sure, and have a snack. And it's 9:45. I left around 7 or so. So yeah, feeling pretty good. Pretty good. The last pitch up this peak is, it's kind of find your own way. There's not really a trail. There's a couple of markers if you get close enough. There's some snow up here, so I was able to see some people's tracks. But in the summertime, you know, just look at your GPS. I'm using All Trails, and then it has a nice little path for you to follow. And that's been a good guide for me today. But just know that once you get off that Forest Service road, there's really no trail. Just kind of go up until you can't go up anymore. Then you know you're there. So the person who was named after this peak was a guy named Robert Manley Ormes. Yeah, what a great name, right? He was a librarian at Colorado College. He was also a great explorer. He wrote a couple books. He did a lot of mapping. In fact, he did the Pics Peak Atlas. He was the first one to do the first edition of that. So, pretty well-known guy in his time. Quite an inventor. I guess as you read the stories online, you'll see where he upset a few people because his maps weren't exactly right all the time. So that's the peak. Hope you enjoyed it, man. I know I did. Now these springtime hikes for me, they are quite intentional. I suppose just getting out and hiking is great just all by itself. But this is really purposely part of my training regimen as I get into more demanding trails in the summertime. So I want to be fit, I want to be in shape. So with every trip, what I do is I'll increase the intensity, either a longer distance, I'll put more weight in my pack, maybe I'll climb a greater elevation gain. But with every trip, there's always something more challenging. So so this trip was more than last time. Next trip will be more than this time, until I get to a place where I feel like it's the right routine. So it's near the end of March, so I'll keep doing this really until I get on the big trails this summer. And I have a video about this. Go ahead and check it out. I have it up on top of the screen here, I'll link to it. I make my own fish jerky. Some good stuff. Peel the skin off. Doesn't taste fishy. I marinate it. It's really good. A lot of protein, the right kind of fats. Happy hiker, for sure. If you want to know more about it, throw a comment in down below. Great stuff. Now I know that you like this stuff, otherwise you wouldn't have stuck around and watched this video for so long. So if you haven't subscribed and you're still watching this thing, press that subscribe button, press the bell next to it so you get notified of all the future stuff I put out. And like, send it to your friends, but comment, please. Comment about your training trips, about your springtime hikes. I want to hear what you have going on. Alright, I'll see you next time on the trail.